morning, guys. Welcome to another episode. Thank you so much. It's like I'm doing a podcast again. Thank you for watching the vlog, even though it just started. Happy Sunday. Hope you enjoy, or happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Hopefully you enjoy your Wednesday. I had a really productive morning so far. I've gone to the gym. I cleaned the fish tank. I took the dog on a long walk. Had some Starbucks. Didn't show you that. But I'm back home right now, just for the weekend, spending time with the family. Again, slowly transitioning stuff out of the apartment back here. Just a lot of things going on, but it is currently 10:59 and it's like Hobbit weather outside. It's like really nice. It's moderately cold. It's 53 degrees, but it's super foggy, which I'm a big fan of. But we're home right now, so we're just gonna eat whatever I can find. One thing that is like a pretty big tip that I give people, whenever you're eating somewhere without a food scale, because you guys know I'm a big fan of the food scale, it's a good idea to eat things that are like serving sizes, so you don't have to weigh them out. What do I mean by that? Okay, so I've had tuna out of a can probably twice my entire life. Last weekend, I had this bumblebee albacore. Right here, I don't know if you can see that. I had two of these actually, but you can see like drained, their serving size is 1 can. So I don't have a food scale here. So it would be hard for me to make sure I'm getting in the right amount of calories. Like for example, this morning I had Starbucks, those little sandwiches. So I know exactly how many calories I was getting because it's a pre-made company. So since I don't have a food scale, you need to get stuff like this. It helps a lot. Instead of me weighing it out, I can just go, okay, I'm gonna have 3 containers of this albacore tuna, which is going to be, holy crap, about 87 grams of protein. And then I'm just gonna have this Ben's Original Cilantro whole bag of rice, 400 calories. Holy crap, 400 calories, 70 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of protein. So I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have 3 servings of this, or 3 cans of this tuna. Probably gonna have a little bit of this Lido buffalo wing sauce, which I know is weird to put with fish, but hey, I'm a weird guy. Probably gonna have this diet Dr. Pepper. Super excited for this right here. And then I might I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on it, just like a serving size of cheese. And I'll go ahead and weigh that. I won't weigh that out, I don't have a scale, but we can do that by cups, half cup, regular cup, stuff like that. Between cups and grams and ounces, I like measurements rather than like half cups, or quarter cups. And then later today, around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'm going to get like a lunch dinner with my dad and my mom at this restaurant that we go to pretty often. It's like a little American fare restaurant. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this up and then show you guys the finishing results of what it looks like. Super simple meal, requires no preparation, just throw this together. All right, so we got the meal here. It's a huge, massive bowl. All right, cool. So we got the hot sauce there, and we got the cheese. Let's see if we can get a little better lighting. Got the cheese, the hot sauce, the rice, the tuna. We're gonna go ahead and eat this. This is actually a massive bowl. And then since I'm home, I don't have seasoned salt. This is every house I've ever been to has it. Salt, chili pepper, black pepper, celery seed, onion, paprika, maltodextrin, garlic, silicone, like tits? Yeah, silicone, like fake tits. Right, Nona? My dog's watching me the entire time. So we're gonna put this on here. If that even comes out. That thing's coming out like nothing. I'm gonna try to flip it over and do it here. The only issue with this is it's gonna come out way too quick and it's gonna get big chunks. Come on, Mike. Boom. What I need is a avocado. If I had an avocado, I think it would be perfect. But we don't have an avocado. We have avocado rice or avocado oil, but we don't have avocado. Or sour cream, but we don't have sour cream either. Anyways, should be good. We're gonna mix this bad boy up. Sit down, get ready to watch football. Maybe, I don't know, I usually don't watch football. That's about it. I don't really have too much planned for the day. I already kind of told you guys that, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat this delicious meal, massive bowl. By the way, I never used to eat tuna. I just recently started eating tuna because it was the only thing that was here. There's that or canned chicken, and I'm okay with canned chicken, but it wasn't like good enough where I was like, I feel like I might like tuna more. And honestly, they're both canned. They both taste the same. Let me turn this off and go ahead and get started. So I've lived in this apartment for, I guess, almost a year now at this point. And this light right here, I didn't even know this light worked. This one right above me. I mean, I knew it worked, but I never used it. I was never using it. But I just want to, so I've always showed you guys like my food bulking, right? I've always kind of showed you guys, actually, you know what, this lighting's pretty rough. Let me switch back to the other one real quick. I want to show you guys kind of like, actually, you know what, that's not too bad. We'll just stay with that. Let's go back to that. I think that's a little bit better. Anyways, sorry. But I always tell you guys kind of what I do, how I eat. So pretty much every day, you know, Sunday night I have a meal that's higher in calories, right? And that's because I'm at a deficit during the week, and I just like to have a little treat, you know? So that's what I have here. Before I show you that, I kind of want to show you guys like my bulk food. So I have about, I don't know, 2 pounds, 3 pounds of beef here. So this is just 90-10 beef, lemon pepper, garlic, all that. I'm gonna put that in the fridge. This is gonna last me, I would say, right until Saturday. And then I have a huge pot of rice here. Now, I understand like, so this is 6 cups of rice, pre-cooked. So I don't know what that expands to. And I know a lot of people get upset when I do that because I should have a rice cooker, but I don't right now. But it's definitely something I'm gonna be buying, investing in soon. I've heard you can get them for like 10 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one of those. But for right now, I just use Minute Maid rice and I just put it in the fridge. Then I put the paper towel, water paper towel, I showed that in the last video, on top of it. And I just pop that bad boy into the microwave. But I have a medium pizza here from Domino's. One topping pizza, I got it for like $8, which is like so cheap. But usually I have something higher in calories. It's usually not Domino's, usually it's just my normal food, but like much higher in calories. But today, I just got home, I decided to switch it up and get a medium pan pizza right here. You see that? Is that decent? Woo, pizza. Yay, pizza's delicious. With chicken on it, and it's a pan pizza, which is typically not what I like to get. Now, one good way to like lower calories if you want to is you get a the crispy pizza or like the flat pizza. What am I trying to think of? The flat pizza, the thin crust pizza. It's much lower in calories, but they didn't have a special on it, and I like to save money where I can. But that just says chicken on it. I would say that's probably about 1,200 calories, 40 grams of protein. This will put my calories at about 5,000 calories. I'm gonna eat this, the Packers play tonight, I'm gonna watch the Packers play, and just get after it tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a super busy day. I kind of get anxious before, you know, really busy days, but I'm excited about my life right now with the direction it's going, kind of. I mean, the spirits I'm in are as good as they can be. So we'll just keep on moving forward. I'm gonna eat this, watch the Packers game, and hopefully get to bed around, I don't know, 10:30, 10 o'clock. I won't stay up all night for the game. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow for whatever tomorrow has in store for us. There's so many things that you learn as you age that I think are super important values, and I think one of them is keeping friends, like having a few people that you're super tight with. I had a beautiful conversation with, I mean, honestly, one of my best friends in the world yesterday, and this gentleman just talked me through everything. You know, he's older than me, he's been through things that I've been through, but he's also been through more things. And I think that gets lost sometimes in life, is you try to have like this, I can just keep going forward mentality. I don't need any help. But that's like super dangerous, you know? And that's always kind of been like my pushback against like this red pill alpha male Andrew Tate community. It's like, that's not ideal. You know, I don't think that's like, there's so many people selling courses on like gotcha programs to like pick up women and stuff like that. And I honestly, personally, I think that stuff is like pathetic. And I think people who are buying stuff like that are just getting sold, which is hilarious. But anyways, I just wanted to say that, like, there's times in your life where you need people, and those people that are there in your corner at those times of your life are going to be the people that stay in your life forever. It's just that simple. Just finished up at the gym. Obviously, I didn't film anything. I'm going to most likely film tomorrow a little bit. Probably go to the apartment gym. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. But it's 10 o'clock right now, and this is the morning after I had all that pizza. And that's the one thing I want to say. Whenever you eat that much food, and I said 1,200 calories, I think that was probably close to like 1,700 calories. And honestly, I should have gave a taste review. It was delicious. Like, that chicken only pizza was really good. It was really good. And the pan pizza was even better. I mean, obviously, I think it would be better, but like I said, the thin crust is the way to go. At least if you're looking to, not overeat as much. But whenever you do stuff like that, whenever you eat a lot of food, one, I think you should be consciously aware of it, not like just kind of binge and manic eat like that. But if you're going to do something like that, it's very important that you drink a lot of water the next day and you don't lag. Like, what do I mean by that? Like, if you're gonna eat like that, the next day you have to get right back on track. And I pointed it out earlier in this video. Like, that's why I prepped all that food. That way, there's no excuses, right? If you eat a lot of food and you overeat your calories and you're aware of that, well, the next day there's a very high possibility, very high probability that you're going to say, "Screw it all. I already overate. Let's just keep this train wreck going. Let's just sink the ship." And that's super important that you avoid that. And how do you avoid that? You got to prepare. So even when you prepare to eat that much food, you have to prepare for the next day. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't do. I see that with my clients too as well sometimes. It's very important to eat. If you're going to eat a lot, if you're going to enjoy yourself, enjoy your life, have the next day fixed. It's one of the reasons why I don't consume alcohol. One, there's no health benefits. Two, it's expensive. Three, I guess the third reason is because it bleeds into the next day. And that's where I don't like that. I check out at that point. I don't want things to bleed into my next day. That's why I made all that meat. That's why I made all that rice. That way, for today, I actually had one of these this morning, these Fairlifes. Shout out to Sam Sulik. And then I'm going to have another one in just a few minutes, so I knock out my protein. I'm going to have 3 meals. It's going to be beef and rice. And your weight, so what typically happens, so I woke up, I was 218 on Friday. I weighed myself with my sweatshirt on, with my shoes on after one of these, and like 3 cups of coffee, and I was 226. So I would say my morning weight was probably 223 and a half, 223. So I'm probably up about 5 pounds of water weight. So what's going to happen is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I might hit my high probably Tuesday. And then by Friday, I'll be back at, around 218, because you're absorbing a lot. When you eat that much salt, it just absorbs everything. And it's very important that you drink a lot of water, kind of flush that out of your system. So if you're going to overeat, step one, prepare. Make sure it's not a binging scenario. Make sure you prepare for the next day so it doesn't bleed into a 48-hour binging episode that could lead to just 60 pounds gained without you even being aware of it. Step two, make sure you drink a lot of water the next day. That way your body flushes all the nonsense out that you put in your body. And I guess 3, try to avoid it with alcohol, because that's when it's really going to crush you. If you're binge eat plus alcohol, you're going down a path that's not good. And 4, be aware of what you're doing. Like, that's why it's super important when you do eat a lot, prepare for it. Back to step 1, because if you just kind of black out and then you're shocked the next day, that's bad. That's going to lower your self-confidence. So you need to be aware of what's happening. Okay, so if I eat 3,000 calories and one day I eat 6,000 calories, I have to be aware that I'm going to put on weight. That's just what's going to happen. I'm going to put on water weight, right? But I'm not going to put on fat, right? Because you don't just put on fat like that. But if you do that week after week after week, day after day after day, then the fat will accumulate. And then step 5, I completely missed this. Get right back to working out. And don't punish yourself. That's another thing. Don't self-punish yourself. Just get back to working out. Like, I went into the gym today. I did legs 2 days ago, or yesterday. And Sorry about that. And then Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. I got a phone call, and then I got music playing. It's super important that you just, you get back to a regular workout routine. I think that's something that a lot of people miss out on. Just work out, right? I just did a little upper body today. I did 3 sets of 15. I did 3 sets of 15 for everything. 3 shoulder movements, 2 chest movements, 2 back movements, 1 tricep, 1 bicep movement. Just did 3 sets of 15 for everything, right? Just to kind of get my body moving again. So that's a few things I just wanted to mention. But look, I'm fine. Like the days, like I'm good. Like I'm not freaking out. I'm not falling apart because I was aware of it going into it. But let me shut up. I need to get in there. I need to talk to a few people. I have a consult at 11. Back in here, back at the gym in the evening. And then I gotta hang out with the dog, man. I miss my dog so much. I love that. I cried just talking about it. She's only like 3, and I'm already like crying about the fact that I'm gonna have to put her down in like 10 years. I know it's irrational, but like the last dog I had, like we had to put her down like within a week. Like I just woke up one day and I literally had to take this dog, carry her outside, hold her body like that so she could like poop and pee, and then within 24 hours she was, the only thing we had was a check that we had to pay. So that's just like, it's always in the back of my mind. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut down this video here, and then I will see you. I might film tomorrow or see. I'm not 100% sure on that. My goal is to film, but like I said, I don't know. We'll see where we are with that. But let me go in here and finish up what I have to do at work. Alrighty guys, so good morning. It is pretty early in the morning. We're gonna go ahead and just do a quick apartment back and bicep workout. I'm just gonna take you through a few sets here. We're gonna start out with this lat pull down machine, and then we're also going to do a row machine here as well. I've never used this piece of equipment here at the gym, so we're gonna go ahead and give this a go. So one tips I like to do whenever I'm doing back day is I take my finger, my thumb, and I wrap it around the top of the bar. By doing that, you just take out a little bit of bicep action. When you do back, primary mover is gonna be your lats, your secondary move is gonna be your biceps. So for me, when I do a back specific movement, I wanna decrease the bicep activation. So a good way to do that is, like I said, just take your thumb, put it on top of the barbell. Drive your elbows down to your hips. Go all the way down to the top portion of your chest. The way I like to progress my sets is as I go deeper into like set 3, 4, 5, and 6, I like to increase my weight and pull back on the reps. Let's go ahead and go to a horizontal row after I do a few more sets of this pull down. So it's pretty straightforward here. With the pull down with the row, all I'm doing, vertical grip. Once again, thumbs are going to be on top, on the outside of the attachment here. Keep your chest peeled to the attachment. Just pull your elbows down to your hips again. I think you can see my thumbs, they're on the outside here. One more. 10. Good job. We'll do that for a few more sets. One we're hitting the last, this one we're hitting more than mid to lower portion of our back. All right, so this one might be controversial, maybe. So typically this would be done on like a shoulder day, but I'm going to go ahead and implement this on a back day. So what we're doing here is a rear delt fly. So we're gonna keep our arms shoulder height. We're gonna bring our pinkies together behind our back, okay? So right arm is gonna go on the left attachment, left arm is gonna go on the right attachment. Decrease that weight. It's very heavy. So we are working on rear delts here, so it's a small muscle, so you don't need a lot of weight at all to activate this muscle the correct way. So right arm straight, we drive our pinkies together behind our back. Now when I say that, obviously we can't do that but that's just a cue that I like to give myself as well as my clients. Keep your arms as straight as you can. This is a heavy stack. Typically, this stack will be a little bit lighter. That's a pretty heavy stack. I don't think the majority of people could even do that stack. So what you want to do in a situation like that, if you can't do it, grab dumbbells, just bend over slightly, keep your arms straight, bring your pinkies together behind your back, like that. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up here with our back workout. We did the vertical pull down, we did the horizontal row. We also did the rear delt fly. This time we're gonna work our lats, except we're gonna go across this plane instead of straight up and down in our horizontal. It's gonna be more of a diagonal pull. What we're looking to do here is get that full range of motion. So we want our arms fully straight and then act like we're putting a sword back into our hip, just like that. I'm just gonna show you on one side here. So full range of motion right there, okay? And then drive your pinky down to your hip, just like that. Keep your arm as straight as you can. Maybe a slight bend. Boom, just like that. 4, 5. I'm gonna show you the other side real quick. So this time it's gonna be on the left side. Same idea here. Pinky, drive your pinky down to your hip, full range of motion. Boom, just like that. 3, 4, 5, just like that. We'll do sets, about 4 or 5 sets, anywhere between 12 to 20 reps for that movement. So I'm gonna do one bicep movement. This is one of my favorite bicep movements. You won't see a lot of people do it in the gym. The reason why is because I think a lot of people like to use these attachments right here for like flies and stuff like that, or like single arm rows. I like to use them for bicep curls. Now you might be asking yourself, how do you do that? Well, I will hook both of them up to the attachment here. And the reason why I like them is because you can see the separation there. So it's a bilateral movement, but you really get to turn each arm into its own unilateral movement here. So I like to go palms facing out, go a little bit right here. Palms facing out, drive, and I like to drive my right and left pinky to the outside of my shoulder, just like that. So we're getting a full twist into our bicep, just like that. Keep your elbows attached to your side. It should feel like glue. Your elbows should feel like they're glue to your waist. So it's here, pinkies to the outside of our shoulder, just like that. That slight rotation is going to add a huge, huge difference in the range of motion that you get for your biceps. But that's just a quick, I think, four movements for back, one movement for our biceps. Nice, simple workout that you can do. Like I said, I did this in an apartment gym. So you don't always need something super fancy to get a good workout in. You just need basic equipment and just know how to do certain horizontal, vertical, diagonal movements for your back. That's all back is. Back is the breakdown of moving across 3 different planes, right? So that's a super simple workout you can do. I gotta go run into work real quick, and then I'm gonna probably go home, eat. I have all my meals planned out. 24 ounces of beef, 750 grams of rice, and 1 protein drink, which I'm gonna go in the car and drink real quick. And that has been getting me to my macros perfectly every single day. I don't know if you guys see these, but these are like super throwback pants here. These Bradley Martins, way back in the day before we had raw gear. We're gonna go eat and shut down and finish the rest of the video. Thank you so much. Like, share the video if you haven't done it already. I'll catch you guys back at the apartment. Don't mind the mess in the background. I don't know if you can see the dog in the corner. Yeah, you can see it right there. Right there. She's, this is her pre-walk warm-up. Yeah, she's slowly fading out of the picture. But we're gonna finish up this video here. I just wanna show you guys what I'm eating real quick. By the way, I am going to get a mic so you can hear me when I walk away. We have 8 ounces of beef, 300 grams of rice, and I have a delicious beef bowl here. I bought more beef today because I'm running out of it. And what I put on it, this might sound insane and disgusting. I'm using this Ortega taco sauce right here. I've been using this a lot lately. I've been going back and forth between this and my Japanese barbecue stuff. I'm using this, lemon pepper obviously, but also my honey. So I put both of those on the beef, and that's what I'm eating. I'm gonna finish up this video here, ending it out with my delicious beef bowl, classic. This is my 4th time having the same thing for the past 2 days. If you wanna lose weight, you have to eat the right things. I like beef, so I go with beef, and my carb source is rice, so I go with rice. It's not hard, you just gotta be consistent with it. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see everybody on Sunday. Have a beautiful, beautiful week. Enjoy the rest of your day.